Imagine having a great time managing your finances, checking your emails, and being proud of your current progress toward achieving your financial goals. Then suddenly, without noticing, you find yourself losing money to schemes set by people who want to take advantage of you. Scams or money traps are everywhere nowadays, and sometimes we only recognize these hoaxes when it's already much too late. So today, we will list down and check out some of the biggest money traps you might or even might have already fallen into. Pennywise, the channel focuses on exploring wealth and increasing savings through life-changing practices about personal finance, money earning and management tips, avoiding hoaxes, and so much more. Our goal is to equip you with a penny-wise mindset through your journey to fund and help you experience the life you desire. First on our list, subscription traps. Some are labeled as risk-free or free subscription, which gives a deceiving ring to them. Primarily marketed as free to unlock perks or services, some for as cheap as $1 for the whole month. Most people enjoy and are suckers for these kinds of deals, but little do they know these companies take advantage of that. To prevent these traps, we should read and be vigilant to the terms, especially before giving your bank information or considering signing up for a deal. Most subscription scams rely on and anticipate customers forget to cancel their subscription before the trial or deal ends. Some even require you to automatically purchase the next month after the trial ends, having no way of canceling. Most of the time, the monthly rates after the trial or deal are significantly higher, charging your account a lot more money than you intended to pay. You might be shocked to get a call from your credit card company or check your bank account, having it billed 30 to 40 times the price you paid and expected at first. We care for your feedback and appreciate it if you would consider giving this video a thumbs up. And for support, you can subscribe and ring the bell now to receive updates and more tips from us. Number 2. No money down plans. A new big smart TV, the latest mobile phone, or a new couch might seem tempting to buy. When you currently don't have the money, you might find it hard to save up and just patiently wait until you have enough. However, some hoaxes rely on these trends, letting you get these things with no big down payment needed. The no money down plan is just another trap designed to lure and entice you into making the long-term payments on items that can be paid in full immediately upfront when you have the money. Getting, for example, the new latest phone immediately with no big payments may appear legitimate and handy, but remember, you still need to pay for it at some point depending on the plan. Payment periods often range from 12 to 36 months and are paid monthly, so you need to budget, manage, and remember your payment dues. But when you are unable to pay on time, it might cause problems. From there, the interest cost will increase your bills. And they usually design the plan to sell the item much more than its original price, making you pay more than you need to. Patiently saving up and not relying on these no money down plans will lift you off the burden of continuous long-term payments. However, if you can't wait to get your hands on that shiny little thing, just compare the prices beforehand. Check and ensure you're getting a good deal on your purchase. Then, begin saving as soon as you receive the item, and always put in mind the payment date or else it will cause trouble. Similarly, the Buy Now Pay Later or BNPL works the same way but in a shorter time frame. So if it's not yet needed, why not be responsible and wait until you have all the money? Third, car leases. We've all been in that situation. When we see a friend arriving in a brand new and latest model of Tesla or Ford with AI-controlled autopilot, touch screens, and smartphone-like perks with Wi-Fi connection, and you feel jealous driving your old paid-for car, wanting so bad getting a car like that. Yes, it looks luxurious and appears much nicer. And you might wonder, asking questions like, Wouldn't it be amazing if you could exchange your car for something nicer? Sometimes it doesn't matter if you don't have the money you need right now, since you can make the lease payments on a monthly basis. That's fine, right? Well, that would be a big mistake. An expensive car is great, but only if you can afford to pay cash for it. It is very costly to drive a car and live a lifestyle that exceeds your financial capabilities. This is the definition of a money trap. To avoid being taken advantage of, just save up to purchase your new automobile on your own time and when you have the money. Just stay patient. Fourth is student loans. The massive lie that you need student loans to attend education is maybe the largest money trap in our society today, and it's led to a $1.7 trillion student debt crisis. There are many alternatives to attend school without taking out these loans, like choosing an inexpensive school, applying for grants and scholarships that you might need to study hard for, obtaining tuition reimbursement and sponsorships, having side jobs, and knocking off some credit hours at a community college before transferring to a 4-year university to save thousands on your education. You don't think the student loan business wants you to succeed. They just want their business to succeed. And what keeps it running? Your money and interest costs. So please don't hand it over to them and try other alternatives. Number 5. Adjustable rate mortgages or ARMs. Maybe ARMs were one of the most convenient methods to buy a home around the 1980s. For first-time buyers, the appeal of paying a reduced interest rate for the first 5 or 7 years of a loan term might be tempting. You get locked in a low interest rate for a set amount of your desired plan period with an ARM, and then your rate might rise at the market every year, or every few years after that. If that rate goes up, so will your mortgage payments, and you possibly might find yourself on an expensive and high mortgage. Although it might seem a good idea to offer these ARMs during the pandemic, since buyers got to enjoy the historically low rates. Experts say that currently, it has continued to increase as things have begun to go back to normal. Number 6. Surprise winnings and investment scams. Like subscription traps, we probably get emails like, "Congratulations for winning," or once-in-a-lifetime deals that you don't want to miss. And it requires you to provide your personal and bank account information to claim your prize or urge you to invest. You may even receive a phone call or email that appears legitimate. If you don't recall entering any contests, it is just a scam. These people are well aware and take advantage that some people have fears of missing out. We should remember sometimes it's just too good to be true. It's normal to have thoughts like, what if it's true and I'm lucky? But look away, a lot of people fall for this trap. It is only understandable. Who doesn't desire the free opportunity? No matter how good it appears, it should raise all kinds of money trap warning lights in your head. The 7th is payday loans, or even taking a loan from loan sharks. What is worse than scams? Loans having higher interest rates. Life is unpredictable. Oftentimes, life just throws us problems out of nowhere that unexpectedly takes out money out of our monthly budget, like an upcoming wedding, a confined sick family member, or the recently unexpected pandemic that affected every one of us. Now that things are going back to normal, payday loans have been expected to rebound. So if your emergency reserve is not enough, you might be thinking about taking a payday loan from a lender. That is not a good idea. In the financial industry, they are the very worst. Payday loans are rip-offs having high interest rates. Those individuals don't intend to assist you. They aim to take advantage of you and force you to pay a large interest on that debt. There are a lot of alternatives when it comes to quickly accessing cash, borrowing from family members, peers, or lending circles. Just be sure that you can get low interest since you know them, or you can seek a bit of advice from a non-profit credit counselor. I would recommend finding some side hustles or selling stuff to earn more cash, giving you no future problems. You can't know those legal loan sharks might suck away all of your money, and it might even spend you years to recover from. Eighth on our list, credit cards. Credit card businesses are well aware of how people like freebies. They are hoping that by providing you with all of these free stuff, you would join up. And we get that you want that free pizza and shirt that comes with applying for a credit card. But remember that before you know it, you'll be drowning in debt. Don't even get us started on the silly reward points they promise you. All of the airline miles, cashback, and discounts are ploys to encourage you to use credit cards more frequently and therefore accumulate even more debt. When you include taxes and hidden fees, the advantages are far less appealing than you anticipated. It's not worth playing the games these credit card companies set. Be wise, avoid debt, and save more of your own money. Lastly, we have lottery. Almost everyone has at least wished to become a multi-millionaire overnight. People, on the other hand, would rather pay for a chance to win in a lottery than put in the effort themselves. When there are 10 zeros on the line, a $10 scratch card would be a modest price to pay. However, your chances of winning the big prize are in 1 in a million, making it as close to zero. Rather than dreaming and waiting for your highly improbable chances to get the whole prize pool, why not begin on the track to earn that million and gain proper experience? This means putting in the extra effort, following the steps, finding a good job, and learning tricks to become a new self-made millionaire. With the list we provided, we hope you would be penny-wise enough to escape all of these traps. We should put in mind that we need to think and be vigilant. Processing information is important to prevent falling for these money traps. That concludes the 9 biggest money traps you might have not realized you're falling for. Feel free to like and comment your thoughts so we'll know your feedback. Please click the red button below to enjoy more videos from us. Thanks for tuning in and see you on our next video.